Good evening, everyone. So, welcome to the session on the Indian Institute of Management Rohtak IPM form filling. So, today we are going to discuss step by step as to how you can fill the application form for IPM 80 2021. Before that, we all know that I'm Rohtak IPM 80 examination is scheduled on 12th of June as of now. Why I'm saying as of now? Because at least I know that one of the state board examinations for class 12 are clashing with this date. So they have a major paper on that day. So hopefully the institutions will look into that. Either the board authorities or the IIM Rohtak will definitely look into that. But yeah, so that's the date till now. So that's June 12th when you have the examination. And up to May 4th, you can submit your applications till 11:55 p.m. So that's about the timelines so which you need to follow. So we have enough time to complete the application process, but it's quite a simple form, so you won't find any difficulty. You will be able to complete the entire form within a span of 10-15 minutes. So provided you are ready with your photograph and signature, so it's not going to be a very difficult form. So chalo, let's start and let's look at step by step as to how you can fill the application form for IPM 80 by IIM Rohtak for the year 2021. Before you start the application, you need to go to the IPM page of IIM Rohtak, so which will look like this. So on the IIM Rohtak website, which is www.iimrohtak.ac.in, once you go to the home page of IIM Rohtak, you go to the IPM page, which is the 5-year integrated program page, and you will get a look of the page like this, where you have to first go for registration. But before you register yourself for the examination, I would request that you kindly go through all the respective links, which is like IPM Admissions 2021, the prospectus. It is very important to read all the guidelines. It is very important to understand the exam pattern, the eligibility criteria. Once you are sure about the eligibility criteria, and once you are sure about all the instructions, then you can go ahead and complete the registration first. Once you have completed the registration, then you are required to complete the online application forms, wherein it will ask you about your personal details, your educational qualifications, and then you will have to make the payment. So the first step is to register yourself for the examination, which you can do using this link, IPM 2021 registration. So that's just below the important dates tab. So here you have the registration link. Once you click on this registration link, you will have a new page opening up, which will be like this. So first, once the page opens up, once you click on the registration, the page will pop up with the instructions given out there. So which talks about the last date to apply. So registration closes on 4th May 2021 at 11:55 p.m. So you have to complete your registration before that. The pop-up also recommends the browsers which you can use for completing the application process, so that you don't feel don't have any hassles while completing the application form. So these are the recommended browsers, the updated ones, which I'm sure all of you are using either one of them. Then you have certain instructions given over there. So obviously the fields which are marked in stars, they are mandatory. You cannot skip them. So you have to necessarily fill all the details, especially for the parts which are marked with that asterisk actually. So these fields are very much required. Once you have registered, then you will receive a user ID and password to the registered mail as well as SMS. So आपने जो email ID provide किया है, the email ID which you provided while registering and the mobile number which you submitted while registering yourself for the IPM 80 2021, you will receive your login ID credentials, which will also include the password. So kindly keep it safely because that will be required till the entire process of admission gets completed. So it's not that it is only for the registration part. Henceforth, you will be required to log in to download your admit card, then provide your class 12 details at a later stage if you're appearing for the board examinations in the month of April, May. So it is a very important step that you keep your credentials very safely, the one which you have received. Okay, and you have to be also very careful about your details, because once you have submitted the details, it cannot be modified under any circumstances. So you need to be very careful. Please make yourself doubly sure that whatever particulars you have filled while completing the application form, they are very much correct, because you can't change at a later stage. That is not allowed. So बिल्कुल ध्यान रखना है, जो भी आप particulars fill कर रहे हो, they are complete in all respect. So don't rush through the form. Take your own sweet time. That would be my advice. And always preview the steps which you are completing. So once you have filled certain part of the form, it's better that you have previewed, you check for the spellings and everything, and then only once you are satisfied, proceed ahead. And before final submission, you must also check it once or twice, I would say, as you check your particulars clearly, and then go ahead and submit and make the payment. So this is how the pop-up will appear, which will have all the instructions. And then you have to click to agree to that. And once you have agreed, then you will get to the registration part of the application process. Now, what needs to be done to complete the registration, to get your user ID and password to go ahead and complete the application process? So you are required to provide certain particulars out here. First one is the name of the candidate, and it should be as per your class 10th certificate. So in the manner, the order in which your name appears in the class 10th certificate, in the same manner, in the same order, you have to fill your particulars over here. For example, if your surname appears first in your class 10 certificate, then you should put your surname first. But this is only one column where you have to give your name. So copy as it is from your class 10 certificate. From the drop down, select the appropriate gender, and then you have the column for category. Now, which all categories are there? So you have that the abbreviations for the categories are mentioned below out here. So you have open category, which is general. You have non-creamy layer, other backward classes. For you have the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, and economically weaker sections. And these are the categories from which you can select from the drop down. So आप जिस category से belong करते हो, the category which you belong to, select appropriately from the drop down. Then you have a question, the person with disability. So depending on your case, you may select yes or no. Okay, so if you are a student who also belongs to the person with disability category, then you will select yes, otherwise it will become no. From here, you'll have to fill in your date of birth details. So you can use the calendar tab given here, select the year and then select the month, and complete the process out here. Next comes email address, which you have to type in correctly. You have to retype your email address and confirm your email address so that there are no mistakes. From the drop down, you have to select whether you are an Indian national or not. So, and then you have to select your country of residence, whether you are from India or not. So in both the cases, you'll be definitely selecting India or Indian, as the case may be. And the last part of the registration requires you to submit your mobile number, and you have to confirm your mobile number once again. So whichever mobile number you are providing here, the number must be retained at least till the admission process is completed. So if you are the one who changes the numbers frequently for some reason or other, please be careful. My suggestion would be to use your parents' mobile number out here. So अपने father या mother किसी का mobile number दो यहाँ पे, which they are using right now, and they are likely to retain it for a longer time. No second thoughts about that. But yeah, why this number is important? Because any updates from here onwards, you will be receiving as a text message on this number, and this is the number where you'll also be getting getting your user credentials, which is your user ID and password. So it is very important that you submit it carefully. So this is the step as far as the registration process is concerned. And then once you have filled in all the particulars as far as registration is concerned, then you are required to submit the CAPTCHA. You are required to copy the CAPTCHA, which is given below the form. And then you have to click on the declaration, which is given out there. So you have to read the declaration, and which states that you have carefully read all the instructions and the process about the admission, and all the particulars which you have filled for the registration are true and best to your knowledge actually. And then you click on this declaration by submitting I agree. So you have to click on this checkbox. जैसे ये checkbox click करोगे, you are agreeing to all the terms and conditions which IIM Rohtak has placed for the registration of IPM 80 2021. And that brings us to the end of the registration process. So इसके बाद what you have to do, you have to submit the registration form. So once you have submitted the registration form, you will receive your user credentials within no time frame actually. So within next 30 seconds or a maximum of 1 minute, you will receive your user credentials. Now using that, either you log out, use your credentials once again to log in, or you can continue filling in your personal details. Now you come to the second part of the application process, which is about the personal details, academic details, and your center preferences. So where you want to appear for the examination. So very simple form, I would say, बहुत ही simple सा form है. You'll face no problem while submitting your details. Few aspects where you need to have some clarity and your documents ready actually. So I'll be talking about that. So when you talk about the personal details, your name actually appears pre-filled from the registration form. So अभी आपने जो register किया, your name will already be there as far as the online application form, which is the second stage in the application process. So your name will come pre-filled. Then you have to fill the name of your father or your guardian and your mother's name. So you have to type against these two brackets, and you have to give the details about your name, about your parents. यहाँ पे, once you have filled that, you can see other personal details are pre-filled. From where they are pre-filled? From the information which you provided during the registration. So your date of birth will appear pre-filled, your gender will appear pre-filled, then your category which you selected from the drop-down during the registration process is already mentioned here, your nationality is also mentioned here, and whether you are a person who belongs to person with disability category, yes or no, as the case you selected earlier, that will appear over here. So some part of the application form is already filled out there for you from the particulars which you provided at the time of registration. So you have to be really careful what you are doing at the time of registration, because the same data is being captured as far as your online application process is concerned. So you have to be really, really careful. Then comes your correspondence address. So आपको अपना address fill करना होगा. So there are enough spaces out there. So you have address line 1, address line 2, address line 3. So you can fill your address, even if it is a longer one, completely out here. Enough spaces available. Your country of residence is already pre-filled for the reason that you submitted the same at the time of registration. You have to select the state or the union territory where you are currently residing. See, यहाँ पे कोई फंडा नहीं है. There is no funda about the permanent residence or city of residence. So wherever you are staying right now, I think that address can be filled over here. It has no impact. It has no bearing as far as your selection is concerned. So आप कहीं भी हो, वो address यहाँ पे fill करो. Where you are, in case some communication is happening, you are likely to receive your communication. Generally, offline communication वैसे भी कुछ नहीं होगा, so there's nothing to worry about it. But yeah, give the particular details correctly. So select the state or the union territory where you are living right now appropriately. Then you have to mention your village, city, town. So whichever city you are living in, that has to be filled over here. And you have to put in the districts over here, name of the district where you are living right now. So going ahead, you have to fill the PIN code. Email address and your mobile number will come pre-filled from the registration part itself. If you wish to provide an alternate mobile number or an alternate email address, that you can do out here. So यहाँ पे you can provide your alternate mobile number and your alternate email address. This is not a mandatory column, but if you wish, In case earlier while registering you gave your mobile number or your email ID, here you can provide your parents' mobile number or email ID, or vice versa actually. So as the case may be. So there's no harm in providing the alternate coordinates as far as your numbers, contact number or your email IDs are concerned. So, but it is not a mandatory part, but आप दे सकते हो यहाँ पे, there is no problem out there. Okay, so that will be about the personal details. Next, you have to next you have to work on your academic details part. So once you have done this, okay, before that, you have to upload your photograph and signature. So the sample is given out here, the instructions is given out here. So you have to submit a clear photograph of yourself against a lighter background. So passport size photograph. So I'm sure before you start with the application process, get those, while you are filling so many forms, you already have your photograph and signature ready. So you have to simply upload. So once you click on the upload part over here, so which says click here to upload, there'll be two tabs out there which will allow you to upload your photograph and your signature. So sign on a white paper within a box, scan it, and then work on that, reduce the size, and then get ready to upload it over here. So you only have to upload your photograph and signature. Then you have, then you can click on save and next, and you can proceed to provide other particulars. So that's the first part of the online application process. So where you are providing your personal details. अब इसके बाद क्या? इसके बाद you have to provide your academic details. So the first detail you have to submit is about your class 10th credentials basically. So where did you study from? Which board did you study from? Which year you passed out actually. So that details have to be filled over here. So isko dekh lete hain ek bar, and I'll help you understand what exactly needs to be done. So first thing is to submit your marks basically. So aggregate marks in percentage. Now, what you are going to fill over here, for example, if you appeared for the board examination with 6 papers and the maximum marks for each of the papers is 100, so that will account for 600 marks. But IIM Rohtak website clearly states that you have to select best of the 5 irrespective of the board's regulation, which means you will be selecting the best of your 5 score, best of the scores of your 5 subjects in which you have scored the best, and then the maximum divided by 500 because you are taking into consideration the 5 subjects, and then calculate the marks and submit that in terms of percentage over here. So if you have got grades, then you must know about the conversion factor. For example, the CBSE conversion factor is 9.5. So if you got 10 out of 10 CGPA in class 10, then your marks which will come out here is 95.00, 95%. So CBSE. Similarly, every board has a conversion factor. So if you have received your marks in grades, CGPA, please check with your school authorities and understand what is the multiplicator used there actually. So multiplier used there, and accordingly convert your grades to percentage, and that you can fill over here. So best 5, even if you have appeared with more papers actually. So that is the point to be noted out here. So you have filled from the drop down, first 2 digits have to be filled. So if your marks are, let's say 80.25%. So here you will select 80, and here from the drop down you will select 0.25. Okay, 25 basically. So 80.25. Then the board has to be selected from which board you appeared for actually. So either you are a CBSE student, either you are an ISC student, you are a state board student from a particular state. So from the drop down, the list is already available out there. So you have to select from the drop down the appropriate board. आपने जिस board से पढ़ाई की थी, जिस board से आपने exam दिया था, वो select करके यहाँ fill करोगे. School name you have to type. So that is something which you have to type. You don't have a drop down provision. Obviously, it can't be possible. So यहाँ पे आप school का नाम अपना type करोगे. And then from the drop down, you have to select the year of completion. आपने किस साल में you completed or you passed your class 10th, that you have to select from the drop down. So that's it. about the class 10th examination details. So that completes the first part of the academic details which are required for the online application. Next comes your class 12th details. So here there are two possibilities. One, you are appearing for the board examination. One, you might have completed your board last year itself, or you have written your board and passed your board earlier itself. So the question here is for the class 12, have you completed standard 12th HSC diploma equivalent? So whatever the case may be, then you'll select yes or no. So if you have already passed your board examination and you have got your mark sheets, then you will select yes over here. If not, if you are appearing for the board examinations in 2021 and your results are awaited in case the board exam has already happened, or if you're appearing for the board examination in the month of April, May, then you select no over here. So for 2020 students, it will be no here. For students who completed and passed their board examination, class 12 board examination in the year 2020 or maybe 2019, they will select yes over here. So accordingly, the form will change from here onwards. So accordingly, the questions will change because if you have already passed, then you'll have to submit your marks detail as well. For the students who are about to write the board examination, so you are not required to submit any marks because you won't have any anyways. So if you selected yes, for example, somebody who has already completed the class 12th board, the moment you select yes, then it will ask the course type. So whether it is a class 12th or equivalent, which means your board calls it a class 12th or HSC, whatever the case may be, or you have done a diploma of 3 years after completing your class 10th. And if your diploma is considered equivalent to class 12, then you can also apply basically. So for such students who have already completed their class 12 boards, you have to fill in your marks again like you did for the class 10th. आपको फिर यहाँ पे board select करना पड़ेगा which board you studied from. Then you have to write the name of the institution, the college, the school you went to, and then you have to write that name over here and you have to select the year of completion. आपने 2020 या 2019 आपने कब pass किया था? Okay, so here it also clearly states the fact which I was talking about a short while ago. The percentage of marks obtained by the candidate in 10th and 12th standard should be calculated based on the aggregate marks of the 5 subjects that appear in the mark sheet, irrespective of the board regulations. So आप अपने best 5 यहाँ पे select कर सकते हो और submit कर सकते हो. So that is about the students who have already completed their class 12. So you'll have to fill your marks and other details out here. So please be careful, keep your mark sheets ready. If you select no, which means you are appearing for the board examination in the year 2021, you have to check against whether it is your class 12th or it's a diploma program. And then you have to select only the board from the drop down. So whether you are a CBSE, ISC, or whichever board applies to you, from the drop down, you will be selecting that. And then you have to submit the name of the college. So which will have college or institution or the school where you are studying from. So you have to write the name over here. So that becomes very simple for somebody who is appearing for the board examinations right now. So that is all about the academic details. I'm sure there are, it's a very easy process actually, so you don't have to worry anything about as such. Then almost we are at the final end of the application process. The final part is about, before you make the payment, is about selecting the test city preferences. So where do you wish to appear for the IIM Rohtak IPM 80 paper? Up किस city में, from the available cities, in which city you wish to appear for the examination? Now here you have to be careful. So you have to be very, very selective about choosing the city of test. The reason, because on 14th, as of now on 14th, you also have IIM Indore paper. So if, because IIM Indore has not announced the application as of now, so we don't know which all cities would be there as test centers. So you have to be really, really careful. So either you can wait for a week or so. By that time, hopefully IIM Indore might come out with the application process. Or you have to be really, really careful, select bigger cities in that case, so that even IIM Indore paper. So ऐसा ना हो कि you are traveling to another city and you are not, and that city is not the center for IIM Indore. Chances कम है कि ऐसा होगा, but then you have to be really, really careful because the other application process has not started. So from the drop down, you'll select your first, second, and third preference. Why is it so? Because in case the first preference is already filled, or for some reason because of the lack of sufficient number of candidates, the institution decide that wo test city mein we are not going to conduct the entrance, so your second best preference will be allotted to you, or the third best preference might be allotted to you depending on the circumstances or the situation at that point of time. So first, second, and third, you have to give 3 city preferences for to appear for the IPM-80 online examination paper. Okay, so that's about your center details, and that's very easy. Isko fill karne ke baad, you will be clicking on save and next. आप यहाँ पे click करोगे और उसके बाद you will move to the next page, which shows some details out there. आपका नाम, your gender, your category, and the application fee will appear on the screen, which is 3890 for IPM Rohtak. And then you have to verify. So you have to click on this checkbox. Yes, I have verified. And then here also you have to submit your declaration. So you are basically submitting a declaration कि जो भी particulars मैंने form पे fill किए हैं, I have reviewed every aspect of it. And that is what I was stating a short while ago. Please review your form twice or thrice before you make the final submission. Because once you have submitted, you cannot make any edits, you cannot make any changes. And once you have signed the declaration, then you can proceed and submit the form and go to the final process, which is making the payment using the online platform. So you can make the payment through credit card, through debit card, net banking facilities. So all that can be done. Before that, you submit the captcha and then submit. So यहाँ पे I agree पे click करोगे, and once that means you are ready to submit the form. You have reviewed your form, you have checked all the particulars, and then you are ready to submit the form. So that's how simple the process of IIM Rohtak is. Nothing to worry about. बहुत ही simple process है. You can do it within a day's time frame. Don't rush, don't hurry. आराम से fill करो. And once the IIM Indore application process is also announced, we'll be doing a session for that as well. So that brings the end to the session, which was about IPM-80 2021 by IIM Rohtak application form. So that was a step-by-step guide. I hope this session helped you understand what all you have to do to complete the application process. Very simple, कोई issue नहीं है. So please go ahead, complete your process. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day.